Hello and welcome to our midweek update for this, the 13th of November, 2024. Thanks for giving me just a few minutes of your time to update you about what's happening in our church family at First Baptist Tulsa, and for those of you who are just interested in what's going on. So I feel like changing things today. Normally I give you a few things and then I focus on a passage of Scripture. I'm going to start with the passage of Scripture first because this is one of my favorites. Psalm 121 is the psalm I'm asking you to focus on this week. In fact, if I could make a recommendation, read this psalm every night before you go to bed. Or if you want to, you can read this psalm every morning when you wake up. So this is a traveling psalm, one of the Psalms of Ascent, Psalm 120 through 134. These were songs that the Hebrews would sing every year as they would go up to Jerusalem for the 3 annual festivals. And it's, I lift my eyes to the mountains, where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And so this was a travel song. They would see mountains in the distance and they go, where does my help come from? The mountains. And they believed that, ancient peoples believed that gods lived in rivers and mountains. Now, my help doesn't come from any of those false gods. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And here's what I'd ask you to do as you read through this psalm, as you pray through it. What I would say is if you have trouble sleeping at night, use this as a nighttime prayer, as a nighttime psalm. If you have trouble getting moving in the morning, use it in the morning. Notice, I believe it's 5 times that the phrase watches over you. The Lord watches over you. And so that can be an encouragement as you start your day and comfort as you end the day. Psalm 121, read it, pray it this week. Okay, a couple things I want you to know. First of all, our annual missions offering is coming up, $300,000. We are funding a church in Ecuador through Compassion International. We're also funding missionaries all over the planet. So my wife and I made our gift this week over and above our regular tithe. Would encourage you to give generously to this between now and the end of the year. I also want you to know our counseling center is making its debut. We are now open. We have 8 trained counselors, and we are accepting applications for those in need of some one-on-one attention for folks, up to 10 free sessions. So you go onto our website, click Counseling Center, it'll take you to our portal, and right at the top is this Contact Me, and you'll be able to apply through using that portal. And then finally, this is our big time of year as we come up on Trav's Coats for Kids. Again, we receive coats from the entire Tulsa metro area and we hand those out. Things cycle like this. It hasn't been all that cold yet. It will be. And when that time comes, people are going to need a warm coat this winter. And so we are the distribution points for Trav's Coats. That's going to start November 11th and actually go through next year. So I'm encouraging you as an individual, family, community groups, sign up, let's serve together, and let's distribute these warm coats in Jesus' name. I love you. I love the opportunity to serve as your pastor. Let's stay focused on Jesus. Let's follow Jesus. And let's be formed to become like Jesus. The Lord bless you. Bye-bye.